Hi guys, Harold here with a budget Nekroz deck. And it's quite fun actually, I've had a bit of a good go over this. So, here you go guys, this is my budget Nekroz deck. Most of the stuff is quite cheap. As far as I can tell, most of the stuff is only like, if you're from the UK, it's only like not even in the £5 radius per card, so it's really cheap. It's really nice to think. It runs okay. It's just an interesting deck to play, and here you go. There are some really good combos. You can run the Jins, run a Jin if you feel like it. I would only just tech it at one because pretty much you can get out with a lot of other different bits. So I will show you. So run two Alexandrite. Alexandrite is 200, well 2k beta, and it also works with your advanced ritual arts, and also works with the fact you also have two of your dragon rulers in here. So it's pretty good with that. So you can use it to help with your rituals. We have Flame Guard. It's also a tuner. So that's the deck. It's 2000 beta, 2000 defense. So that does really come in handy. Not many things get around that still these days, including in current meta game. So interesting. Also, you do run a few ritual monsters, so you can get it if you like. Next, we have 100 dragon. If you're level 3 rituals, like you're level 4 if you need it. It's 17, so it's not the best. We have your little lovely one. This was for your promos. So is tuner. You're not really going to use the tuner aspect to it, let's be honest. You might do if you have someone come up and say you've got a mind control, or you can use your snatch stealer to get a level 1 monster. It is possible. I'm not going to say it's out of the question. It is possible, so I'm not going to say it isn't. Also, it's 2400, so it's kind of good. So there you go. You've also got your burner. Well, I'll say blaster. Jeez, burner's the little one. So yeah. Your blaster, you don't really use its secondary effect too often, but you can use it Flame of Vile Guard to destroy something if you have the combo in your hand. Next, we have your basically your hand rotors. You've got 2 and 2. I would actually play 3 of the Manju instead, but I'm just going with what I actually have in my trade folder. So this was 2 and 2 just for cheap quickness. So obviously this one's not too. This one's the inferior one, but there you go. So you also got your, was it Shrit? So he's good. He sits through your deck, so it's nice to actually add the other 3 ritual if you use it. And it's pretty much like a ritual raven, but for every Nekroz monster, so it's pretty good. Tidal. Now, Tidal's amazing. It works with every card in the deck apart from 4 in terms of having to summon it. The only ones it doesn't work with are, unfortunately, your hands. So, but if you really want to run the gym one that actually stops people from special summoning, you can actually use Tidal and any Nekroz and ditch them to the grave and send that. Then you can actually rotate it out, so, and use it with anything else. So it's up to you. You can run it. It is possible in terms of combos. For cheapness, because these are the only Nekroz which are not the expensive ones, we run free Catastor. Catastor's not great, but it does get around extra deck monsters, like pretty much like normal Catastor, so what can you say? Colossus is pretty good. I do like it, and he is very much good. It's nice to discard and then add one, so you can sit through your deck quicker. Decisive Armor. Decisive Armor is pretty much a mini honest or a kind of colute for Nekroz. I don't understand why people don't use this. It is quite dirty. I mean, if you get like a 33 on the field, there ain't much that can run over that. But it's a dragon at the end of the day, so it works with Tidal and Blaster, so it's pretty dirty. And you can also use your Alexandrite and your Labyrintite to actually make it, so with ARA. Unicorn, because Unicorn pretty much runs through your graveyard and sends your hand. I'd rather not kind of stick to it, but you've kind of got to, so. At the end of the day, 2 ARA because you run normal monsters and it's nice to throw your opponent off target. Kaleidoscope. Kaleidoscope's a good card. It's why I keep the, I'd say the synchro's a bit higher than I probably would in a different version. So obviously you run your other ones to help out with that. Your one normal mirror. It's a bit more expensive than the Kaleidoscope is for some bizarre reason. No idea why, but yeah, one's not too bad. So and then you got your one obviously book, foolish, 1 day piece just to stop your combos out. Regeki, snatch steal, soul charge, Reinforcing the army to help speed stuff up to your hand, and then we have your 11 catastrophes because we haven't got much spell and trap removal. So I figured instead of having less is more, so in other words, we just get rid of all your opponent's spell and traps. So I just figured that would work better with a lot of people running spell and trap negations. So for the extra, we have Army Arm, not overly expensive card. You don't have to run Army Arm, there are other substitutes, but it's still not too bad. Catastor, Black Rose, Goyo, and Darkstrike. I just consider these kind of the more effective ones. If you really can't do the extra deck, you can rotor other of the Nekroz rituals and then use other things to help out. And then we've got Dweller, Castell, Omega, Emerald. Emerald works really well with this deck because remember, you are running a count of 5 normal monsters, so you can chop and change it up to help yourself out. Excite on Night, XYZ Rebellion, Gaga Cowboy because Cowboy wins games. One Levier because you are removing stuff a lot with your dragon, so it is useful. You can get stuff back. I'd put one Mace Stroke in just because it becomes 3,000, so it's pretty good. And then I protect one Dragosack in because Dragosack is makeable. It's not always, but it's makeable, so there you go. So this is my very budget Nekroz deck. You don't have to run this. I mean, come on, you guys. It's just a cheap build, so... But I have run quite a few games. Some people have been really caught off guard with this, so... Alright, this is how Card Games over and out. I'll see you guys later.